Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please hit the subscribe. Now this start video. The emotional moment between Roman Reigns and The Rock during the Raw Netflix premiere was a powerful reminder of the rich legacy both men carry. With the passing of the Wild Simones, Alpha and Sika, the weight of family tradition seemed to rest even heavier on Roman's shoulders. Alpha and Sika's influence shaped the legacy of Simone wrestling in WWE, and their passing in 2024 left an undeniable void within the bloodline of champions. As Roman Reigns stood there, draped in the Eula Fala, many fans couldn't help but feel the raw emotion that washed over him. The Eula Fala, a symbol of Simone pride and leadership, was more than just a piece of jewelry. It was a crown, a mantle, and an acknowledgement of his position as the tribal chief. The camera caught him looking up to the sky, saying, "I love you," a heartfelt tribute that signified not only the weight of his family's history, but also his deep connection to those who paved the way before him. The Bloodline storyline, which had captured the imaginations of fans for years, was seemingly coming to an end. Roman had firmly cemented his place as the undisputed tribal chief, but questions loomed about what the future held, especially in relation to his long-awaited match with The Rock. Many wondered if this interaction was a precursor to the biggest match of Roman's career, a showdown with his legendary cousin at WrestleMania 41. For weeks, WWE fans had speculated about The Rock's involvement in the saga of the Bloodline. Would he turn on Roman to set up a high-stakes match? Would he betray his family and pave the way for Roman to prove his dominance at the grandest stage of them all? The Raw Netflix premiere seemed to offer the perfect opportunity for The Rock to make his move, but instead, he chose an act of solidarity, placing the Eula Fala on Roman's neck. It was an act that, in many ways, solidified Roman's position as the leader of the Simone dynasty. Despite the tension, there was no betrayal. The Rock's acknowledgement of Roman was a statement in itself, one that validated Roman's journey and his current reign as the tribal chief. The emotional exchange between the two men was a fitting tribute to the shared history and the unspoken bond they shared as a family. Many fans were surprised by this outcome. They expected The Rock to challenge Roman, perhaps even setting the stage for a match at WrestleMania 41. Instead, The Rock's gesture left fans guessing what the future held. Was this the calm before the storm? Or was this a moment of true reconciliation between the cousins, with The Rock passing the torch to Roman? While it remains uncertain whether Roman Reigns will face The Rock at WrestleMania 41, one thing is clear: Roman will have a significant role to play at the show of shows. Whether it's defending his titles or closing the chapter on the Bloodline saga, his presence at the event is guaranteed to be monumental. WrestleMania 41 could very well mark the culmination of years of storytelling surrounding Roman Reigns' dominance in WWE. But it could also signal the beginning of a new chapter, one where the tribal chief faces the toughest challenge yet. Fans have speculated about potential opponents for Roman, ranging from John Cena to younger talents looking to make a name for themselves. But the most intriguing possibility remains the one that fans have been clamoring for the longest: Roman Reigns versus The Rock. Whether that match happens or not, one thing is for sure: Roman Reigns' place in WWE history is firmly secured, and he has more than earned his position at the top. As the leader of the Bloodline, the weight of his family's legacy is always with him, driving him forward and guiding him through the highs and lows of his career. The question now isn't whether Roman will have a match at WrestleMania 41, but how the story of the tribal chief will unfold in the coming months. Roman Reigns' journey through the Bloodline story arc has been nothing short of a masterclass in character development. From the moment he transitioned into the role of tribal chief, Reigns became the focal point of WWE's biggest storyline in years. His rise to power has been intertwined with the lives of several key family members, including his cousins G and Jimmy Uso, as well as his enforcer, Solo Sikoa. Together, they'd formed one of the most formidable factions in WWE history. The Bloodline storyline has evolved in several stages, with Roman's character transforming from a man in need of validation into a dominant force who commands respect from everyone in his path. Initially, Roman's path was filled with struggles and challenges. However, after his shocking heel turn at SummerSlam 2020, when he defeated Bray Wyatt and Braun Strowman to become Universal Champion, everything changed. The addition of Paul Heyman as his special counsel further solidified his control, making him a near untouchable figure in the WWE Universe. While the storylines involving Jey Uso and Jimmy Uso's loyalty have been pivotal, it is Roman's relationship with Solo Sikoa that has taken on greater significance in recent months. As Roman's right-hand man, Solo has been instrumental in keeping the dominance of the Bloodline intact. However, some fans have speculated that the cohesion within the faction may be reaching its breaking point. The Bloodline's greatest strength has also been its potential weakness. The loyalty among its members is unquestionable, but that loyalty has been tested on numerous occasions. From Jey Uso's emotional battles with Roman to Jimmy Uso's doubts about his place within the faction, the cracks have occasionally shown. These subtle moments have left fans wondering whether Roman will eventually have to face the ultimate betrayal from within his own family, a betrayal that could end the Bloodline's reign once and for all. The Samoan wrestling dynasty is one of the most iconic in professional wrestling history. The Anoa'i family, of which Roman Reigns is a prominent member, has produced countless legends, from the Wild Samoans, Afa and Sika, to The Rock, Yokozuna, and Rikishi. The lineage is a rich tapestry woven with triumphs, heartache, and unmatched contributions to the world of wrestling. Roman's rise as the tribal chief is a direct continuation of that legacy. It's not just about Roman's dominance in the ring. It's about carrying the weight of his family's expectations. As the current leader of the Bloodline, Roman is the embodiment of his ancestors' strength, wisdom, and pride. His rise to the top of WWE wasn't just a personal achievement. It was a fulfillment of his duty as the head of the Anoa'i family. This weight of leadership is felt most acutely when Roman reflects on the passing of his father and uncle. Afa and Sika, the Wild Samoans, were not only Roman's family members, but also two of the most influential figures in the history of WWE's Samoan wrestlers. Their teachings and traditions shaped Roman's understanding of what it meant to lead, and their absence has left a deep void in his heart. The Eula Fala that The Rock placed around Roman's neck during the Raw Netflix premiere symbolized more than just an acknowledgement of Roman's role as the tribal chief. It was a tribute to the elders who laid the groundwork for everything Roman has achieved. As the wrestling world turns its eyes toward WrestleMania 41, all signs point to the possibility of a major showdown between Roman Reigns and The Rock. This potential match would be the culmination of a story that has been years in the making, and it would serve as one of the most anticipated contests in WWE history. However, while the idea of The Rock versus Roman Reigns at WrestleMania has been heavily discussed, there are still many questions about how it would play out. Some believe that The Rock's role at WrestleMania will be more symbolic, serving as a passing of the torch rather than an actual physical confrontation. Others speculate that The Rock's involvement could be much more substantial, leading to a heated battle between the two Samoan titans. Regardless of whether The Rock competes at WrestleMania, Roman's future in WWE remains bright. With his current status as the tribal chief, Reigns has the potential to continue his reign for years to come. His dominance in WWE is unmatched, and his character continues to evolve in compelling ways. If he does face The Rock, it would undoubtedly be one of the greatest matches in wrestling history. A clash of two generations, two legacies, and two titans of the industry. In the end, what makes Roman's journey so captivating is his dedication to his family, his honor, and his legacy. Whether he's defending his titles against the biggest names in WWE or continuing the Bloodline saga, Roman Reigns has firmly established himself as one of the greatest champions of all time. The world will be watching closely as the tribal chief prepares to face whatever challenges come his way, with the weight of his family's legacy resting on his shoulders.